Okay, I'm continuing again my journey on Final Fantasy XIV. Previous episode I was able to complete my flying ability in Coerta's Western Highlands, and I am now able to fly in the Dravanian Forelands. So I got completed the missing quest, aether current quest, and when I get those completed, I'm now able to fly in these two areas. And then in main quest I have met the Moglin leader, and it seems that I need to go through some kind of trials. So let's talk Moghan, and he seems to have some kind of trial to us. Moghan's trial. Moghan would test your trustworthiness with a trial, and the rewards are lands, samadhas, Ugernes, kite shield. And I can see that there actually this last one is good for white mage. Let's look. Hello, yes, I'm Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Moghome, if you must know. It's your tummy gloopy or your wings droopy. I have a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily you are here to do my chore. A trial, yes. Go forth, mighty adventure, and mightily pluck 3 springs of cloud breath for me. You will find the blooming near the entrance to the tomb. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo. Let's look, where do we have to go? Okay, totally far. And I just remembered that it might be that there are new aether currents in this area. And okay, let's see. Detects 51 northeast. So this must be very near. Let's look. Where is the direction? Okay, this is one of those aether currents is so near. Okay, 34. Aha, here you can go upwards. Here. And here it is. Okay, my first aether current in this area. Let's check. Travel aether currents. Okay, so we have got our first aether current in Churning Mist area. Let's look again. How far is the next? 675. So this is far away. And let's summon our Chocobo. It will help us in the battles. Aha, small Moggles. This is really Kupo area. And when we are here, now we need to go more like this direction. Okay, now up. So this is again totally new area to me. I haven't been here before, so there is a lot of exploration and getting familiar with new surroundings. And according to the map, aha, there is orange arrow. And at the same time, I just check. Okay, 50, 72. So little by little we approach another. Okay, we found new area. And again those dramatic descents. Is there any easy way to go down? I think it might be more in this direction. Of course you can always drop down. But I'm looking a little bit nicer option. And of course we can go back. If I use this. This is... oh, okay. Ah, there is a really ravine. A big hole. So it might that you go through. Here there is something. No other place in Moghome gets more nourishing sunlight, so this is the ideal place to grow kupo trees, cloud mallows and any precious plants we want to protect from the brutish skylords. Okay, let's look map. Okay. Okay. Okay, now we quest area. Obtain Spring of Cloud. Let's look what was the mission. You speak with Moghan, one of the 3 trial givers named by Moglin, and the Moglin alchemist bids you gather special ingredients for his potions. Search the vicinity of Elitorium and collect 3 springs of cloud spread. Ah, there is one. Looks like that somewhere here might be one aether current. Okay, we found first. Ah, 30 seconds. Okay, not so good place. It seems that like the third one is in the upper part, in a higher location. Seems like there is no shortcut. Okay, I have to find another way to the upper part. Okay, here in the upper part is the third one. Now we need to go back to the guest giver. I check my inventory situation. Experience bonus. Okay, let's eat this one. I have only one. It seems that I need to go back to New Gridania and sell some stuff. Maybe I use this time teleport. Did you have any trouble finding Cloud Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. Lack of imagination has led to most white flowers found growing the skybound regions of Davania and Apatia to be named after clouds. This light-petaled specimen being no exception. Oh yes, these are perfect Cupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my pomp tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, sir? Should you ever feel your pomp losing its bounce, then I'm your Mugelkupo. Let's take this last one. And I think it seems that maybe I go to New Gridania and everything is full. So okay, let's return back to New Gridania and sell stuff. We have the most common Fjord RPG problem. Your inventory is full. Nothing is more frightening. Muggles over here also. Okay, let's look. Okay. Of course, oh, 58,000, nice amount. Okay, let's sell. Let's look. Battle crafted demi-materia. Crystallized mass of residual spirit bond energies transferring to an article of weaponry or armor by its maker during the crafting process. So there are a lot of missing items. This was, if I remember correctly, this was sometimes needed for alchemists. Let's look what else do we have. Stalk of Rami, variety of sweet glowing, native to the Near East. The stalks can be okay, let's sell this. What is the current price? Okay, 3. And I think most of these were kind of alchemist items. And okay, this goes to the fishing section. Fingers green, this is seafood. And I think this is also goes to the fishing. And then I have a lot of these. Maybe I need to do a little bit treasure hunting. Net code, large fleshy squares, crafting material. Okay, let's sell these. Okay, this we can also sell. And these are for our chocobo. This material for chocobo increases your companion's maximum HP, and this was also bought for chocobo. Okay, I know. Okay, let's sell also these. I notice a lot of these are experience +3. Unique flavor of yak milk can be somewhat off-putting. Okay, this gives experience bonus. Maybe I still keep those. Let's remember a swing of legendary .boy. Determination +4. Okay, let's look. Do we have any gear slot we need to fill? Spell speed. Okay, so so we have a 6 free place. Okay, this was a little bit inventory management. And then we need next trial. If I remember correctly, there were 3 different trials and we have done the first one. So there are probably 2 more trials to do. But actually, I'm also interested to do possible aether current quest, and it might be that this is aether current quest, and it is. the bathing pally. So I change a little bit in quest type to Ethernet. Ether current quest. So okay, let's take this one. Have you ever bathed in the waters to the northeast? Of course not, because a gang of burly propkins has been attacking any who goes near them. Kupo. If you were kind enough to slave you, that might scare them away, giving me time for a dip in the waters. So, okay, let's look, where is this? A popular Mogl bathing spot has been taken over by half-fish, half-dragon monstrosities called Propken. Slay 3 of them, scattering the beast, so Mogret can finally clean under her wings. And where do we need to go? Aha. So probably we need to go round. Okay, let's look at the map. Aha, teleport is over here. So let's go back. This will sometimes a little bit harder location to navigate. Okay, we cannot drop down here on another place. And this is not good. Okay, now I can use transport. Okay, our Moghan, our companion. And maybe I use these also. Increases Chocona companion maximum HP. Okay, our Chocobo is currently at rank 2. Catherine gains 474 experience points. So little over 400 experience for our Chocobo. Okay, let's look, are there any aether currents nearby? Okay, 400. A little bit more far away. I'll check, can we go around? Is there a... there seems to be a lot of falls. Oh. Here you can. This area is so... there is always feeling that you will drop through. Okay, those are marked targets. Okay, so we need 3 of these. Okay, this was first one. I same time check. Are there any aether currents here? Okay, far away. Okay, this is third one. Maybe I use teleport. Okay, there is this tunnel. I think it's good to try to remember. I check about the map. So it is somewhere here. Estinian is very near the exit. Many thanks, brave adventurer. Finally I can enjoy a bath without the smell of raw dragon fish assaulting my senses. Sniff, say, dip in the waters might serve to freshen you up as well, couple. And I just check. So okay, now we have 1 red and 1 green completed. And I just check, are there any more special quests? So I think let's take second trial. Mogmug's trial. And what are here? And it seems again that this last one is again for white mage or healer. Mogmug would test your trustworthiness with a trial. So okay, let's accept. Yes, you have pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know. I'm the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. It isn't easy to being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those friendless travelers throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing the overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, sir, is this: find these archers and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar. Somehow this looks like that you need to use emote, but let's check. We speak with Mogmug, one of these three trial givers named by Moglin and the grinning Moggle bids you with some manners into his over-eager traveler admirers head out to Elthome. Aha, okay, but you need to defeat. And then let's find again Estinian over here. Aha, okay, it's over here. There seems to be a lot of navigating here. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees. Wonderful. You are as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection doesn't excuse those louds from pursuing me so mercilessly, Titanos lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and the Igar have much to learn about the acceptable acts of admiration. And then there is one more trial. Mogwin's trial. Let's see, are there any? Okay, now there seems to be items for cleric. But I think this first one seems to be for cleric or healer. But it's a low level compared to my item. But okay, let's take this one. Moglin the name, and art is my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Moghome who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chief Dame Mogin has demanded that test your trustworthiness, but as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 kupo nuts to the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely pepper painted with such vibrant color and mistakable panels cannot have escaped the notice of every Mughal in Moghome. Okay, so this is more like questioning and asking. Moghwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of pebble? I'm not seeing it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful. Muddled Moogle. Master Moghwin has misplayed his masterpiece, Kupo. Oh, happy day. If I'm swift in finding it, it will soon have a genuine Moghwin for the price of little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 kupo not just lying about to spend on such luxuries? Mokto. I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Moghwin's been creeping out the back way to some summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there. Okay, what's then? Speak with Moghwin. You have spoken with Moghome Muggles and received a variety of answers, some more helpful than others. It would seem that the forgetful artist has likely left his masterpiece out of some ice summit, and that the zone is danger of being claimed by enthusiastic devotees of his work. Return to Mordvik and share the information you have learned. Well, what did you find out, Kupo? Yes, now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. Ahem, the second part of your trial commences. Go advance and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the zone for himself. It seems that we need another way. To get to the upper part. It's probably the opposite. And Mogto is near the opposite. Okay, let's see more closely. Upon listening to the answers you received from his fellow Muggles, Mogwin suddenly recalls that he deliberately left his painting pebble out in the sun to dry, setting you up on the second half of your trial. The forgetful artist bids you rush outside and retrieve it before some artist start admire pockets the pebble for his own head out to some ice summit and search for Mogwin's masterpiece. Over here. They will deliver. Emptier of purses, Elder of sticks. Aha, okay, this is useful. Okay, so here we can purchase items. And I take one of these. This helps with experience. Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? An ordinary rock, a vase with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle. Yes, this is my work, it's not inquisitive. I call it contemplation of Zenith. Thank you, sir. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable coconuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of his valorous deed. Okay, I take first one. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and wait for his judgment. Okay, now we have done 3 of those trials. Moglin's Judgement. Chieftain Moglin is ready to pass judgment on your trial performance. Silverian, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug and Mogwin. During this grueling test of character, I closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions. And I'm decided, Kupo, gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly. After witnessing your conduct during your grueling trials, Chieftain Moglin declares that he has an announcement to make. Get your companions that might be present to hear the Mogul leader decision. Raffinor Estinen Ysele Kanesanna Kupokop. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our host-elect not grant the aid after working us like back-chocobos, I shall demand the compensation in coconuts out of principle, but hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the Chief Saint's verdict, shall we? Okay, first one. Estinian. How go your trials, warrior flight? Myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to challenge the local dragon population. Didn't the chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our host seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, lance-wielding Mughal warrior of Eld who also wavered such attacks. That was meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these woody chumps could outlive Karakul lamp, much less dragon. Conclude your business here with swiftly, Silverian. I look not this place. Standing here in Moghome, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mogl 12 and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought no more than a mute story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. He said, what sorcery is this, that my heart should steer at mere fluffiness? Silverian I was, no matter what is it, Chieftain Moglin has made his decision, well, it does not keep him waiting then. We become such friends, Kupo. My Muggle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. And back to the main Kupo. Or Chieftain Kupo. Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreaded chores and niggling errands. And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain? Without a doubt, in fact there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were after already friends with fellow Mogul. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr could take place, certain preparation needed to be made, and what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo. Grr. Noticed. Oh dear, the horn. Bring out the horn, quickly now. We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great firm, Kupo. We who haven't perhaps been treating with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan may have sat on it, so we need some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done though. Now you need simply head to Zenith, the winds delving to the west, and give Horn good tooth. We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our faith to the Hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes, but I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old firm isn't terribly fond of Your conscience is appreciated, but I am quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. So we ever arrived at his lair. Come, we have squandered enough time already. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray we may continue to nurture the shoots of new-sprung friendships twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo, visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moghome your home amongst the clouds. Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found time for all those rotten cores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. The chieftain has spent a little less time sitting about and little more time chieftaining. Things would never have gotten so messy in the first place, and he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed. All well that ends well, Kupo. So they needed time to fix the horn. Moghan is ready to lead you out of Moghome. Well, I expect you to eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alfinor is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you are ready to depart. Moghome seems very eager to escort you on your way. Confirm with Alfinor that all of the necessary preparation have been made for the journey ahead. A little bit check map. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith. And I believe the Aether here and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we? And okay, little break. Back. And let's see. Speak with Khan and Senna before departing for Zenith. Alfinor insists upon bidding a final farewell to the eldest here. Speak with Khan and Senna and thank her for invaluable assistance. Alfinor Silverian, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were I not for a pioneering spirit, the existence of these Muggles might never have been revealed to us. This will we who should be thanking Elder Seedshield. We, if not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And that was your presence, Kupokop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of Twelvewood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends. I have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmogel back home. And it is our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of crystal, my friends. Safe journey, Elder Seedshield. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Warrior of Light, pay attention closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish, it is unseen. So there is something about the Estinian. Maybe that dragon, part of dragon, I have it curse. It might be the same thing like in the Ring, Lords of the Ring. When you carry something, it will affect on you. Have you said your goodbyes and tapped away your tear, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. The road to Zenith. And I think this time it's better to take this silver piece. Moghan has volunteered to lead you to Zenith. As if the Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grappling Hraesvelgr attention. I'll come along and I show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though we need to make for Asao and watch out for rampaging dragons, and maybe that should have seen the first thing, Kupo. And I had a feeling that there is one aether current quest over here. Roadkill, okay, this is actually the second aether current. And in this, it seems good way to change main quest to the aether current quest. Moxie is gazing fearfully at the road to Asa. You aren't thinking of heading towards Asa, are you? Best watch yourself. If you are, Archosaurs stalk the road looking for an easy meal. If only someone could drive them away, Kupo. Oh, you seem the type for dragon hunting. Why don't you slay 3 of Archosaurus and open the road back up for Muggle traffic? Once the deed is done, let Mogmug in Asah know. Let's take our companion. And I think it's good to use. Increases your Chocopus maximum HP. Okay, here is our destination. And I same time check 415. Aha, there seems to be more than one. Aha, here are more. And okay, we need 3 of these. And then one more. discovered new location. Okay, let's look. $278. Aha, we need to do this also. Okay, what is the distance? Report to Mog. $291. Okay, we approach. Somewhere here is one of those aether currents. $135. Okay, not this. Okay, this direction. Somewhere in here, okay, over there. Okay, now we have 2 green 100. It seems that we need 2 more greens. Let's see how far is next one. 556. Is that someone from below? How did you get past the Hraesvelgr investing the road? Would Mogwin ask you to slay them for him? It's like him to depend on the kindness of strangers. We barely been able to venture outside of Asa for fear of being attacked. Now, thanks to you, the roads are just a little safer, Kupo. And okay, let's check over here. Okay, now we have done 2 red and 2 greens. And there is also possibility to repair gear. Nothing broken. And purchase tools. Okay, there are so all different kind of interesting crafting items. And then main quest. Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we arrived in one piece, Kupo. I wonder what that has the dragons so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual. Okay, let's take silver piece. Waiting for wind to change. Moghan seems fretful about weather. There is one quest for white mages, or one item for white mages. Maybe I probably take this. Of course I can always get, because this is a low level item for me. I probably also can take silver pieces. We may have a small problem, Kupo. When the winds are high like this, Hraesvelgr invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he would hear it. I just suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down. To your frustration, Moghan insists that with the winds blowing as they are, Hraesvelgr is unlikely to be found at Zenith. It would seem you have no choice but to make yourselves comfortable and wait for the weather to turn. Join the Moggle in the clearing to the southeast of the Firm's Palace and inquire if there is anything you can do. Make the time pass more quickly. Haha, somewhere unknown. Okay, over here. So okay, a little bit here. And let's check. $546. I just check, is it in the same direction? Okay, it's actually opposite. Maybe I search this. $496. $427. Okay, coming nearer. $313. $318. Okay, I'll go back. It seems to be much lower part of the map. Okay, I'll take part of this fate. Maybe succeed. Aha, he has answer. And I check my gear. try. 8 those experience. Maybe I'll take part again. Mogwin is back, misbehaving base, this time picking someone his own size blood. Good. I complete. This would do nice couple. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then we might as well make ourselves comfortable. If we must interrupt our journey so close to its ends, I suppose this place is as good as any, and may have a brief respite from hardships of the road we'll have to clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave me the gathering of fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Quertas. Clear our minds. This Master Alfinor, whose mind needs clearing, the thought of meeting great furor in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins were not growing with the deadly beast. Follow him, Silverian, and see that the wildlife doesn't make a meal of our young friend. We'll have the camp ready by the time you return. Check. Okay, rank 3 is coming nearer and nearer. I see it was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alfinod returns with the food, we can see about the supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what look like stew ingredients ready for the fire. Few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of our own making. So speak the great explorer. Until recently you wouldn't have recognized firefood if it came with kindling and flint. This value instructed me so patiently then, but yes, left to my own devices, I would have been completely to signal to you sail with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of Sarlan dignitary, and along my twin became the youngest student ever to be accepted in the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings, that hubris invited manipulation and betrayal and led to our downfall of the science. We all are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives never knowing what is that they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. This was merely upon meeting Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have fought to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehood with which it fans the flame of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to terrible things I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perplexing a needless war. If this stone has taught me anything, it's the importance and difficulty of holding one's convictions in the face of failure, of trying always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alfinod. At your age I was but a fool, swinging a spear with scarcely a toe in my head. Even now I struggle to acknowledge my misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that a man and dragon once lived in peace? But for that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. I may be ignorant how dragon song for begin, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certainly that we can only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. In my hands resides the power to vanquish great firm. If his god survival rests on my wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinium, you gave your word. My words is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Ishar. Convince Hraesvelgr of the rightness of your cause. Doubt not, but that I shall raccoon. Well, which is willing, we shall have our answers on tomorrow. Let us sleep now and face our way with the rising of the sun. Heart of Ice. Moghan is gazing meaningfully at the path to the Zenith. The campfire was so cozy, I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But do you feel the winds have shifted? They will have some born Hraesvelgr back to the skies above Zenith, I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb to the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a tooth on that shiny horn. So I'll be heading back now. It's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. I'll just look, A well-rested Moghan declares that the winds have turned in your favor. After once more instructing you on how to use the horn to summon Hraesvelgr, the Mogl bids you a hurried farewell, apparently keen to return to Moghome. You cannot imagine why. Follow the path to Zenith and blow on the horn on the top of the palace. Same time I check. Are we approaching anything? Okay, In this direction there is one aether current. And there is one new teleport. You discovered new location. Aetherite. Okay, this is new. Okay, let's check. How near? 204. So it must be somewhere near. $157. $140. $79. Now it must be near. Of course, it might be on the top. Over there. Now I only have one green. One green is missing. And it seems to be far away.
Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr. Thou speaks the name of creatures that but awake let the release of oblivion leave me.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning's clear within my mind. How can that be?
Hraesvelgr, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Don't speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl, thinks thou my beloved spirit has descended from the heavens. That the secrets of her heart are thine to know.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
I have surrendered Moghan to Killable for the light but illuminated path for thee. I didn't grant thee omniscience. The spirit thought that someone belonged not to Shiva. It's but a shade conjured by thine own fancy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty of like folly, beguiled by the dark one's lies. They attempted to resurrect king amongst worms, yet the divinity called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created, phantoms spun from the threads of misplaced weight.
Then the spirit that answers you.
Was but thy dream of Shiva, thy soul had been corrupted by deity of thine own making, sighed.
Be that as it may, Lord Hraesvelgr, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one rich treachery and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace. Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deserves forgiveness. $1,200 ago, my beloved Shiva sacrificed to bring an end to the fortwixt men and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. Two centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time Elchen learned much about us, not the least that the eyes of great Firm are the wellspring of his strength. That was our selfish desire to possess this strength that King Tordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples had achieved together. With the aid of his leal knights, that most noble of Illusion lured my brother-sister Hraesvelgr in the ambush and took from her that which he craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet still the scene doth linger of my brother-sister tattered corpse, defiled by her Elysian allies. They had formed out her eyes, and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that wasn't all, for from their bloody banquet the fiends have gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was first to learn of atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thoran and some of his knights, the fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears, and with now practiced savagery they set about my brother, sending him falling from the field. Such is truth the Holy Sea would keep hidden. Such was beginning of the Dragon Song 4. This song my kind shall never forget, and soon 10,000 years pass, and Isgard crumble in the dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Your tale bears What thou chooses to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And it not meant for Thoran's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imagines a war of extinction is but a punishment, a cease of spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire of the moment, those who abandon their own and side with dragonkind?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know that all traitors' progeny bears a trace of Ratatosk's essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
This for reason that those who abandon their loyalties are rewarded with a drink, and thus are they transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons, one by one. Through death of defection, my brother shall account for of the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Drovanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
There will always be some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end, like the dragoon. But struggle as though you might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere thou reaches 20, and it shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast right of it, Dragon Slayer, comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Stubborn side, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. This simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thou didst not perpetrate the crime, despite thy visions the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm just Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from Bratatus' wounds. How could he not be driven mad? 'Tis only by the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury has not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. Hraesvelgr was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagine. His voice fairly dripped with power, the will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but pity that I mislied what he said. So far did we travel, even under the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children, and far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his cause. And I think this would be good stopping point. I want to thank you for all for watching. So we were finally able to meet Hraesvelgr and see the hidden history behind everything.